everybody, it's Rachel again for another weekly WIP. We are a month away-ish from spring, so we're just getting through it. We've actually gotten a lot of snow this year. Well, I guess compared to the last couple of years where we didn't have a lot of action, so you know, initially it was really exciting and now it's just cold. But wherever you are, I hope you're healthy, safe, and knitting great things. I'm just gonna dive right in. As always, I have a million things going on and I keep telling myself that I'm gonna rein it in. I really am trying to focus on two big projects. And I feel like once I get past the two biggies, I'll feel a little more liberated. I got some exciting things on the horizon. In addition to the stash busting that I wanna do this year, I'm just trying to be more mindful about my knitting and not try to rush and hurry through everything, because part of why I started knitting was because I enjoyed the process. So it's not necessarily always about the finished object or the nice pictures on Instagram. And I love taking pictures and posting them on Instagram. But it's about the joy that knitting actually brings me. I'll get to my first WIP, which is totally cheating, but I don't even care. I'm gonna claim it as a work in progress. This hat I made for my brother and sister-in-law, and I had made one for my sister-in-law in a bigger size, and my brother really wanted it to be like a mommy and me matching thing, so I was able to find a poof, and I'm just gonna put a poof on it. That's it. Isn't that lame? I want both parties to be wearing this when they're leaving the hospital, so maybe I'll ask for maybe I get a picture of both of them wearing it and then I can update you guys. I have my little pocket Yoda here and he's so cute. It's from a book called Knitting the Galaxy, and this was one of those impulsive projects I started and I didn't need to start it, but I had ordered the book and the book came in the mail and I'm looking through it and it's just like, Rachel, knit me. I'm so exciting. There's so many great projects here. So I was stash diving. I found color yarns that were similar weight and similar colors to Yoda, and I just started knitting. That's it. That's what happened. This might be a little morbid. I got Yoda's body parts here with long tails. So I really am almost done Yoda. I think I have to knit him a little robe and then attach his little body parts and then I'll be done. I have my boring swatch from the Sienna vest that I'm going to make using the Mayak yarn. I am conscientiously not letting myself start this until I'm done one of the two big projects that I was referring to earlier. This yarn is so soft. It's so nice. This is going to be a nice vest, especially going into warmer weather in spring, because I can pair it with like a 3/4 length shirt. I could wear it in warmer weather and it won't be so cumbersome and so hot. So it's on the back burner. I am trying to be very disciplined and not casting on just yet. I want to make some progress with some other things. And that brings me to my Westfjords Wanderer. Now just the needles I have on this, it's hard to really give you a good look at what's going on because, believe it or not, there are over 350 stitches on these needles, but everything is really scrunched together. So I knit the bottom piece of it and I've been able to, oh, this is the wrong side too. So there we go. Don't mind me. See, I was testing you to see if you knew what side was the right side and the wrong side. So I did have it right originally. Okay, this is the bottom piece and now I'm building up. So now I'm in the process of just doing stockinette and garter, a stockinette rose with garter ridges with some yarn overs. And if you know Stephen West, or what I'm finding out about Stephen West is his projects are very grand and big looking, but he really sticks to garter stitch. That's what he likes to knit in. He finds other ways, or he finds different knitting techniques to make his shawls pop and look unique. This is also going to be a huge shawl, but it's just hard to see it right now. So that's my Westfjords Wanderer. I'm making very slow but steady progress on this. So this is one of the big projects that I'm really just trying to get done. Like, I'm trying to make significant progress and try not to get too distracted. This has been on the needle since last summer and I've just gotten sidetracked. Here's my other big project that I just need to get done. And honestly, like, I am making good progress on it. I'm not slacking by any means. It's just, I feel like it's taking forever. So it's just the same 6 rows over and over again. It's a 6-row repeat. It's not difficult by any means. It just gets, I think if you're a knitter, you're going to understand this. And if you're not, it's going to sound like baffling, but it's boring. So you're just doing the same thing over and over and over and over. And then I think mentally, when you hear like you're doing the same thing over and over and over again for 16 inches, you're just like, oh, this is endless. It's going to take forever. But I feel like every time I sit in front of the camera and do one of these videos, I've made more and more progress. So I think I'm not going to pull out my tape measure, but I actually think I'm like 2 inches away from 16 inches at this point. And then I'll start shaping for the armholes, the neck. This is the back. Then I just knit the same pattern for the front and seam everything together. So that's that. I do have, let me see. That is all for my active projects. I might have a test knit coming up, but that is very preliminary, and I will have more updates on my next video. But I mean, I'm just really motivated to get the sweater done and the shawl done. And honestly, like I think I'm going to feel a lot better once I get one of these 2 big projects done. I have a lot of projects in mind for other people. And like I said, I want to start using my yarn and trying to, you know, brighten somebody else's day with what I make for them. And these projects are not holding me back, but I don't really want to start a million things at once. So like so many other things in life, this is about the journey, not necessarily the finished object. But I digress. Thank you for spending some time with me and letting me talk knitting. I really appreciate it. I hope, like I said before, you're all safe, healthy, well, and happy knitting.